Who says I'm never early? This is when I break into song and dance. Uh-huh. Vigoro, vigoro, vigoro. Told you. Vigoro. Take a bite out of crime. Back Fin Bat today on Fun My Comic. 51 backers. Woo! All right. Got a little retell.
Thank you all so much for coming on tonight. I really appreciate it. I especially appreciate Frederick Gaumont. I'm just going to call him out tonight because, I don't know, I want to make everybody else jealous. And also, he's got a great name. Thanks for coming on, everybody.
Frederick Guimont. Okay, that is actually a really cool scene. I really like that. That's cool. Damn. That looks really cool, Frederick.
Frederick, what are you working on right now, man?
I don't know, but it's upside down. Sometimes you gotta do that. Classic.
Breaking Bitcoin. Laughing at the speech. Keeping up the high feed. The wizard is a fool. Simple by design. Complex by act. Bitches fixes. Money itself, but some prefer to play with J-Bag scams. Tonight is permission.
49 backers. Yeah, can we get Frederick to 50? I don't know. Don't know. We will be talking everything Marc Silvestri today. But before that, we got some business to do. On the 4 o'clock shadow. Show Doc some love if you haven't shown him any love lately. Wonderful discussion we had on writing yesterday on Doc. I thought once we got into it and got to it, brought up some good salient points about writing. Of course, there's more love talking writing with him because we just, seem to groove on that, and have kind of broken it down in our minds a little bit. We'll break it on down right now. That never gets old. Happy birthday to Shelby Robertson. Today is his birthday. How do I know that? Well, I got the old calendar out, the old calendars that was sitting here all the time. Tuesday was would have been William Russell's birthday. He missed his 100th birthday by just a few months. Passed away at 99. Actor William Russell, that was one of the original companions on Doctor Who. Really sad that he didn't, like Betty White, make it to 100. He seems like he would have been a lovely man to have known. He played a Kryptonian in the Christopher Reeves Superman. I didn't even know who he was at the time. But upon his death, they were giving his credits and everything. It's like, oh, wow. But today Thursday? What is today? Yeah, today's Thursday. Of course it is. Shelby Robertson's birthday. And in honor of tomorrow, wait a minute. Is today Thursday? Oh. Today's Thursday. Oh, today's Thursday. And here I am on the Friday stream. Darn it. Did I not set up today's stream? Oh, well. I don't know. Shows you how observant I've been. No, I didn't have one set up for today. Well, I had to go in and change it. We can do, we can break the rules. We can go with the Marc Silvestri thing today. It doesn't matter to me. But tomorrow is Charlie's, on what's supposed to be Feature Friday, Charlie's London's birthday. And in honor of that, we'll do this. Yeah. Happy birthday, Charlie.
But the man who gives the London Bobbies a battle in the clouds is, yes, Charlie Chaplin.
Took an early ferry. Look at that fancy footwork. Roll me over with it.
This country is at war with Germany.
Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
I wouldn't even say that this is the first, really, uh, for the 4 o'clock shadow, to have gotten the date wrong, the numbering wrong, whatever. I would not say that at all. Uh, Mark's Edgar Allan Poe's Besprinkled with Scarlet, 16 backers, $591.83. Congratulations on the 83 cents. 35 days to go, and the rest of it, of course, over on Fund My Comic right now. Back it today, if you can. Twisted Mind of Edgar Allan Poe. Come on, man. That's a lame, dry ass fad. Come on. No, I'm kidding. It's actually well lit. Premature burial. No! No! I had some screaming in there. Sounds like the Omen or Damien's going to be in. Love it. There you go. Sprinkled with a little bit of scarlet. Also, November birthdays. I didn't really quite transpose all the birthdays from the old calendar, last year's calendar, to this new one. But yeah, I had last year's loaded up, and the year before, I kind of got started doing that, but really loaded up last year's. Mandy Summers' birthday on Tuesday, along with Pat Broderick. Pat Broderick will be 71 because he turned 70 last year. So great. So he's about 10 years older than I am. Piper's birthday, and Bruce Lee's would have been Bruce Lee's birthday on Wednesday, the 27th of November. Going into December, you have Caroline's birthday on the 4th. John Buscema's birthday would have been on the 11th of December. Anti-derivative Jill's birthday was on the 10th. My daughter's 10th wedding anniversary, well, last year, it'd be the 11th this year, on the 12th. Coming up, had our office party on the 13th last year. I wonder, haven't heard anything about an office party free food this year. They spent a lot of money, over $600, I know. And I was like, yeah, I don't know why this is adding up. I can cha-ching. It ain't cheap. Eric and Boyd's birthday coming up December 14th. Send that man some money. Marv's birthday on the 16th of December. Bart Sears, comic book creator, his birthday on the 17th. LZ had the flu last year. He wrote that down. He had it for about 4 days, starting the 18th, running through the 21st. That's bad to have that right before Christmas. Jay Krager's birthday, an artist I've used last year or earlier this year. I don't know. The time goes by so quick. The 19th, what would have been Ava Gardner's birthday on Christmas Eve. Love Ava Gardner. And John Severin, another great artist that we need to feature on Friday sometime. His birthday on the 26th. Of course, the 26th is going to be anniversary of Apex Comics. Welcome to the show, Shadowhawk.
Hey, Rex. How's it going, buddy?
Good. I'm just going over some of the birthdays that's coming up. I got last year's calendar, that was sitting right here. And today's Shelby Robertson's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wonder how old Shelby's going to be.
132.
Nah, he ain't that old.
Okay. -2.
He ain't that young.
Okay. And tomorrow is Charlie's London's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Tuesday of next week is going to be Mandy Summers' birthday.
Yeah.
Maybe she's going to be 75.
Maybe.
And also sharing Mandy Summers' birthday, Pat Broderick. He was 70 last year, so he'll be turning 71 this year. Working on Bronze Star too. And then Piper's birthday on the 27th, and Bruce Lee's. Yeah. We got a lot of birthdays in December, and Katie's, Caroline's birthday's December 4th, and you got others. It's Marv's birthday's the 16th. Jay Krager's, bunch of different birthdays. But today's Shelby Robertson's birthday. Happy birthday, Shelby. Boy, I royally screwed up. I didn't really make a show today, and I was thinking in my head, it's Friday. Can't wait to get to talk about Marc Silvestri. And yeah, so we're doing Fridays today. I'll have to go back and change the numbering, and major blunder on my part. Welcome to the show, Ethan Van Elzy. There he is. Hey, Elzy.
Hey, Elzy.
How's it going?
Good. I was consulting the old calendar from last year, Elzy, and you got the flu on the 18th and 19th, 20th, and 21st right before Christmas last year. You had the flu. I remember that, and I wrote it down.
I'm glad I don't have it now.
No. Well said, sir. As he coughed out his blood and left lung. Hey, I finally saw Frankenstein.
Oh, very nice. What'd you think?
Cool.
Victor Frankenstein.
I knew it. Dude,
I
tell you what,
I rewatched this.
On YouTube, check out Frankenstein 2004. That's the most accurate to the book movie.
All right.
I didn't get to finish it yet.
You people that
I've only
like
watched
these
about half.
accuracy things. It's got to be accurate.
Well, no, I love the new one. I told you how much I like the new one, but I would like to see one that's an actual, full representation of the book. So,
hey, I really enjoyed rewatching. I really enjoyed rewatching Frankenstein Must Die. The Hammer classic with Peter Cushing.
Oh yeah.
if it's Frankenstein anything, I can just about tolerate it. You know, there has been some dud Frankenstein movies out there for sure. I mean, it's got to be one of the most, especially in recent history, I'd say the last 20, 30 years, there's been a lot of Frankenstein related movies or Frankenstein movies, even one called Mary Shelley. Did you see that version that was just called Mary Shelley?
No, I have not seen that one yet.
I think I own that, or I've seen that. It's kind of from her, you know. I mean, they start out and sort of tell how she told the story or something, you know, kind of focused on her and how she came up with it, you know, as legend says. Anyways, we had a little drawstring last night. Just very quickly, I was added a couple of new things to the campaign because I wanted to get that done. So I added 2 more items. The Dr. K piece is up there, and the Croc Bog is now up on the campaign. And
very cool.
And I got a sketch card done, which was this character that I created in 2015, October 2015. And so I got the one sketch card done, and I've done one since then. So there he is. Went in and added a few white highlights after I said it was done, just to clarify some of what's going on there.
I like it. I like it.
And then I've done this one today. I was talking to Elsie on the phone. He called me about 2:00, going to pick his granddaughter up, and I was coloring this one. Kind of different.
Yeah, he's cool.
So you got some rain today, Elsie. You said it hadn't rained here yet, but it's getting dark real quick.
Oh, it's raining. Yeah, on and off.
Yeah,
it's wet.
It started raining here right as I left work.
Oh, it did. That's always a wonderful feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, it was, fairly light. It wasn't like a heavy rain or anything, so it didn't really affect traffic too much or anything. So I don't mind it if it's not.
Didn't get stopped by a train for 30 minutes today, did you?
No, not today.
That's good. Because, I mean, that's
dude, I didn't tell you yesterday. I got caught for that 30 minutes. Like three blocks away from my work. I was stuck in Harvey, Illinois for like 40 minutes. So I finally got to the highway. I go through all the construction zones on getting to my house. And there's one more train track that I got to cross over before I'm home free, right? And I get to the tracks and I go over them slow because they're real rough. And as I look to my left, about 3 blocks down at the intersection right before where I'm at, is a train coming. So if I would have been like 1 minute later to that intersection, I wouldn't have made it across those tracks either. I would have been sitting for another 20 minutes because
now does it have the arms that come down or just lights?
Yeah. No, it's got the arms and the lights. I mean, you could drive around the arms if you want to, but that's how people get killed.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've had a couple of friends that I went to school with and got hit by trains. One of them was launched 75 feet out his windshield.
Oh, Jesus.
I had some friends, Rex and Shadow. They were at Memphis State, and there's a railroad track right there on the campus. Goes through pretty much. And these girls were stopped in front of these guys. They were just talking. Train was coming, full barreling down. They were right smack in the middle of the track. And he got his truck and got behind him and just floored it, pushed him across the tracks, and him too. And then the train goes, meow, and they're all freaking out.
And that's probably before cell phones, right?
Oh, heck yeah. That was back in the 70s.
Yeah, shit. That was before pagers or anything else.
Well, I broadsided four young people I think the oldest was like maybe 19, but they had the 15-year-old behind the wheel that just got his his mother worked at the DMV, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, got him a learner's permit or whatever. And of course, they want to
Right.
goof off, and and they thought, oh, that Mercury, we thought that car was chasing us, and they were just slowly, turning and just in the middle of the road. And it's like, yeah, I slid 30 feet before I hit them because it was drizzling rain. Uh,
Yeah.
and I thought, are they going to get out of the way? No, and then you see these four shocked faces going, Fortunately, nobody was really, hurt, but my brother-in-law, who passed away last year, my ex-wife's brother, he hit his head
Mm-hmm.
on the dash, stopping so quick. Uh, he was
Okay.
training me to do his paper route. That's why we were out. We weren't out going up and down joyriding and goofing off like they were. We were
That's
actually
all
we
we
were
did.
actually working. What, Elsie?
I said that's exactly what we did, was ride around and goof off. That's
Well,
all
yeah,
we
I
ever
did. I
Yeah.
did.
did some of that too, but I mean, that particular night, I think it was like past 3 in the morning. It was early in the morning. We were doing our
Yeah.
route, and he was training me.
I've been known to be swinging in trees in Audubon Park at 3 in the morning.
I only
There
I
you go.
only did I only did that paper route for 3 months, a little bit over 3 months. But I when I quit, they divided my route up in between 5 people. It was that big. I had like
Wow.
350 something or more subscribers, and I had 10 newspaper boxes. Not everybody that delivered had newspaper boxes, but I had the most. I had the biggest route. But
Right.
you couldn't. I was all the time calling down Little Rock and saying, hey, this manager up here that you got running things, he this and this, and I never could get them to. They didn't care. They never did
Nah.
anything. I never could get any satisfaction. So
I can't get no.
Now, paper boys are the bottom of the chain in the paper industry. You don't you ain't got no pull.
yeah, yeah, and I was bringing up very salient points. Uh,
Well, in your young mind, you were certainly making good points, but you know
yeah.
those
Well,
guys,
I
they're not
mean,
going to listen to a paper boy.
the manager wasn't around. I mean, we got down there about 1 o'clock. It really depended on, the paper that we were delivering was flown in from Little Rock in the airport and delivered down
Wow.
Oh,
there at a tire place that had an eave and an awning so that if it rained, we could roll our papers up and get our papers ready,
right.
to deliver. And Sunday papers look like a log roll. I mean, thick. I would often have to roll them up and come back to get the rest of them because my car and trunk wouldn't fit any of it. Wouldn't, my
Yeah.
first wife actually, uh, handed them to me, and I put them all around me and in my lap, and I was surrounded by papers, and had them in the floor and in the back and all over the place, to deliver. Not a very big car. It was my grandmother's Aldi that I kind of inherited from her. I think it
A
was like
what?
a 19 Aldi.
Audi.
An Audi?
Yeah, one of those, whatever.
Uh,
Small
You
no,
said
car.
Aldi's a grocery store, bro.
Aldi.
Oh,
Never
okay.
heard of
Well,
an
yeah, I
Aldi.
like Aldi. So I didn't at first because it's like they want they want a quarter for a cart, and plus the way they had it designed is you had to go all the way to the back of the store. They herded you like cattle down a chute. Now it's open. They've redesigned it, and you can go anywhere from the get go when you open the door. But I thought, man, this is just I hate this that you go in and the flavored waters or whatever I have are right here by the front door, but I've got to go all the way to the back and then back up to the store just to get what here is here. You know, I never liked that they were kind of trying to control the flow of things. By
Right.
having
Just like the government.
okay, that was a leap, wasn't it? Okay, sure.
Well, they got you to go where they wanted you to go, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, for a little bit. I didn't like it. I mean, yeah.
No, I know that.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't at first. I didn't. I was like, they don't really have, you know. But after a while, I was like, yeah, kind of liking, kind of like, you know, that I do the majority of my shopping there now and have for a while. But it took me a little while to warm to it. You know, the way they did things. I was like asking, "You got hominy?" They don't even have black eyed peas. I don't think. You know, I mean, they're very limited on what they have, but what they do have is at a pretty good price. You know. So.
Well, yeah, ours up here about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, they expanded the store, and
Uh-huh.
like they really like got a lot better selection of like meat and cheese and that kind of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
the cooler things they expanded
Yeah.
quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a pretty good selection in our Aldi.
We do too. I mean, they expanded on that in the freezer section too. The freezers were out one day and they had everything blocked off, probably
Mm,
to keep what cool was in there, and hopefully they didn't lose much. But yeah, they
right.
got a pretty good selection. I mean, they're still limited. You know, it's not like they're this major big store like Walmart. Uh, Shortly,
Oh
maybe
no,
a
yeah.
couple
I mean, yeah, you're not.
maybe about 4 years, 4 to 5 years ago, they redid ours inside. I say that because it's been about that long since the tornado came through, and tornado, they're lucky they didn't get wiped out. I think it was a couple years after the tornado came through that they redid our store finally. It was shortly after the tornado come through, and they did do some renovation. You know, they had to because there was some damage, but not much. They're lucky they did. That place where I used to roll up papers is right across the street. It was wiped out, so it's been redesigned. It's no longer the way it was when I delivered papers, and that they had that nice awning that we could, you know, roll papers up.
Right.
Uh, we rode the Arkansas Democrat, which was bought out after a couple years after I quit, and uh, it's now the Arkansas Gazette, where they combined two of the Democrat Gazette. They can kind of combine two of the papers into one, and the local newspaper was delivered also, but usually it would get delivered before us. We'd still be sitting there waiting. Sometimes 4 in the morning before we even got the papers because they're being flown in 4:30 or 5, and then you start getting calls because it takes you a little while to deliver. You know, where's my paper? You know, I had this one guy out at the college. He'd call all the time. Where's my Sunday paper? Had to go deliver him another one sometimes because he couldn't find the other one. You work on your throwing arm with that. That was a lot of fun. Wee, fly, be free. Wee, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Try
Hail
not to
the
throw it in
ninja
the ditch.
Jingo.
If you
Oh,
have a
dude, I
bad throw, sometimes you got to stop and get out of the car and put it in a better spot.
oh hell, dude, I did my route off my bike. I had that flip down,
Yeah.
boy. I'd hit the screen door and landed on the porch every time. Except
Well,
on Sunday because you didn't want to throw that big heavy one.
like I said, I covered a large area. You know, there
Mm-hmm.
was one lady that covered the west, the way it was kind of like when I go down Fall Street, it's divided in between east and west. She would do west side of Main Street, and I would do east side. and that covers
Right.
the ASU, the university, a big territory, big territory.
Right.
I went. So before I ever started spraying, and of course I grew up here in town, but that was a job that really showed me a lot of, you know, streets and where they were and things like that, even prior to doing my spraying job, you know.
Right.
When I worked at the I learned Paragould through delivering our newsletter, our mission newsletter out to all our supporters. I'd have to drive around Paragould, and that was, I didn't know anything about Paragould, but I learned Paragould by doing that. I
Right.
remember not knowing Paragould. I know it inside and out now, but when I first started, 13 years ago, Shadowhawk, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing up here. You know, I don't know the territory. And it's like, yeah, you go up a rocket chair road, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, God, I'm lost, you know. But it is laid out. It is laid out kind of wacky, you know. And now we'll probably get new maps as things develop and get bigger. We got new maps for Jonesboro this year. I imagine Brooklyn's not very big though, but it is expanding exponentially real
About
quick.
that spam call.
Eventually, Brooklyn will be absorbed like a, you know, an amoeba.
Like it got eaten by the blob.
Yeah, it'll be absorbed into Jonesboro. It'll take a little while, but things are developing out that way at breakneck speed.
Yeah.
Eventually, I mean,
Hey, Homer.
I don't
Good
even
to
know
see
if
you, bud.
Goober Town exists. There's a Goober Town. Maps are good, Homer. Yeah, I totally messed up, Elsie, on today. Was talking to you, and I don't know, just had my mind on other things. And doing Feature Friday today on Thursday. So I'm a day ahead. I don't know whether to get into Marc Silvestri or not.
Rex,
Today is
Friday.
Friday.
Is today Friday? No, don't
Yeah,
convince
it's
me of
Friday,
that.
you goofball.
Yes,
Is it?
yes,
Oh, you know what
yes.
it is? Okay, you know
Uh-huh.
what it is? I'm looking at last year's calendar.
You doofus.
All right, okay, all right. It's good
I
to
was
know that
wondering
I
what you
didn't
were talking
screw up.
about earlier. I'm like, it is Friday. What are you talking about?
Oh, you didn't want to correct me. Just let me go on in my
I
wrongness.
y-
I get it.
I did. I said something to you, and you just rolled right over me like you normally do. So that's all right.
And I chimed in.
One track down. Do you remember these, Elsie?
Oh, wow.
He doesn't
Is that
remember.
No, I don't
He got a
remember
bunch
those.
of these. He got a bunch of these. This is the thing. You even colored one of these. This came with that large Sharpie round marker set that we got for your classrooms. You got a whole bunch
Man,
of them.
look at it. I don't remember it. That's been a long time ago, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm still in mint condition. Just saying.
What is it?
I think it's supposed to be Godzilla's eye.
I mean, is
Yeah,
it a piece of cardboard?
Look at that. It's cardstock. Cardboard.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the thing that came with the big round Sharpie set.
I remember those, but I
you
don't
bought
remember
a whole bunch of those because he has a class budget. And he said, you want to go to Walmart and help me spend, some of the class budget on art supplies? And I'm like, sure, I'm all in the, Today is Friday. Where's Fred? I sent him, I don't know. I sent him the link on his Discord because I can't send the link to him on an X. I'm not even sure if he's aware of the show today. Yes, I would like to get Frederick on, but I tried to look him up on Facebook. There's a lot of Frederick Grumonts on Facebook, believe it or not. And I don't know if he was on Instagram or not. I don't know if I did a search on it. I started early, so I did go on one of his videos and leave him a little message, yesterday. But like a lot of these artists, Marc Silvestri, we can cover them. We can cover them later. Here's some like on the thumbnail, Marc Silvestri's Incredible Hulk.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Silvestri, man. He's one of the top dogs back in the day. I still like him quite a bit.
Yeah, look at that. It's got a lot of energy to it, Shadowhawk.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Lot of energy in his. Does he ink his own stuff? He does, doesn't he?
As far as I know, at least he was back in the day. I think he still does.
That guy would be Pulp.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be Bruce. It's supposed to be Bruce Banner. It's supposed to be, there's that Jekyll and Hyde dichotomy going on there, but the broken glasses in the front. Yeah.
It's a battle in the mind. It's not really physical.
Yeah. Now, first appearance of Mr. Sinister, X-Men 221 from June 1987. Marc Silvestri co-created Mr. Sinister with Chris Claremont. So,
very cool. Yeah, I remember that issue.
Yeah, I remember when he came out as well. Here's
this that was another one. Was
Oh wait, okay. Pretty wicked.
I'm just showing the character. That wasn't Silvestri's artwork, but
I was thinking of the other one. What's the other guy? Not Mr. Sinister.
Nimrod?
No, he was another big X-Men foe back in the day. He had the silver armor. He had like kind of the same thing as Wolverine. He showed up on the last page of one book.
Oh, Silver Samurai. Silver Samurai?
No. He was the big boss guy. Shit.
Sabretooth?
Did Sabretooth have the silver armor?
Well, no, but I thought it was shot.
He had like a big crazy silver helmet. Almost like silver.
I know he came out. Strife. He came out when Cable did.
Strife. Yeah, Strife. That's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's got the same thing going on as like Wolverine, 181 and 182. Because I don't know. Right. He was on a full page at the end of that one book, but I don't think his first appearance is actually listed until the next book, where he actually, did something.
Yeah, and I don't get that. When Strife and Cable, they're in multiple pages on multiple panels saying multiple things. It's only because that Cable's not on the cover that people say, well, that's just a little cameo. Well, how's that cameo if he's on like 3 pages in multiple panels saying multiple things?
Right.
That's what pisses me off about collecting. If you're not going to be truthful about it, this has got to be one of the most iconic X-Men covers of all time. I remember when this came out.
But I think what solved that, Rex, is first appearance should be first appearance, cameo, whatever. And then first cover or something, this is the first cover they appeared on. That should be a whole different category,
That's a nice cover.
Oh, dude, the Witchblade series was great. And the Darkness, I love Darkness.
They do. They do say, first, cameo. They make a distinction. First cover appearance, and Yeah, it's.
I guess, but yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, often it's like, well, we want, people are going to buy this 181 more than 180 because Wolverine's on the cover and he's throughout,
Right, exactly.
But it's like, yeah, but are you being really genuine with what you're saying? If you're gonna lay down the ground rules and say, if you're in multiple panels and you're saying multiple things, I mean, does that not count as your first appearance, whether you're on the cover or not? Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean,
And they
I
did
think
the
it
same
should,
thing
but
with Strife and Cable. If you look at that
yep.
issue should be his first appearance, but it's not because he's not on the cover.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I'm sure there are other examples,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, there are.
But
Yeah,
it's just,
Cyber Force. Of
I
course,
mean,
that's Mark's thing in Image Comics. Cyber Force.
right. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep. Well, he did the Darkness, Witchblade, Cyberforce. He did quite a bit with Image.
There you go, Carrie. There's you some Harley Quinn. She's even got a holster and a gun and a grenade.
Well, Carrie. Is Carrie here? I didn't see her yet.
I'm just saying, she often lurks. Like yesterday, she lurked all day long till about the end, and then she said, "I've been here all along."
Yeah. Sneaky little girl.
She's just hanging out, man. She's just hanging out.
Yeah. Caleb Reynolds in the house. Woo!
Hey,
Welcome to your Friday, then. Thank God it's Friday.
TGI.
I know I'm glad it's Friday, and I know Shadowhawk's glad it's Friday.
Oh yeah, I'm elated.
Another character created by Marc Silvestri, Ultimate in Uncanny X-Men 244. Can you guess who that character would have been? Of course, co-host. January 1989.
January 1989. New X-Men character? No, Juggernaut's been around longer than that.
Yeah, Kirby created him.
No, it wasn't Long Shot because that was I think Arthur Adams.
You're correct. It's not.
Yeah. Gambit.
Yeah, no. Oh, maybe.
No, it's not.
Oh. Okay. Well, you got me then.
How about that?
Jubilation Lee, aka Jubilee.
Oh, Jubilee. Yeah.
Uh-huh. He co-created Jubilee with Chris Claremont.
Excellent. And Hail Apex. What's going on,
Very
buddy?
colorful, and she explodes things, almost like Boom Boom. Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, he started off as kind of like a glorified, one of the Morning Glory firecrackers, where she just was basically little sparks with colors in them, but she got more.
Yeah, more of a distraction to the bad guys, so that the real fighters could go in and take it down.
Mm-hmm.
More of an irritant.
She did end up getting more powerful as she got more experience. Oh, Apex is at work. All right, well, be careful out there, Apex.
Hey, we did say earlier that he did co-create with Claremont, Mr. Sinister as well. So that's really good, because if they're in the movies, you get a residual check nowadays, right?
Yeah. Boy, Tree Goblin. Well, not so much with Marvel, dude. Maybe if you're with DC.
Yeah.
But Marvel is a lot tighter about that kind of thing. It's a lot harder to get royalties out of those assholes.
Oh, you're going to like this next piece, Dr. Doom by Silvestri. Look at that. I am Doom.
Oh, yeah. That's tight. Look at that.
Doom.
It's wild how he has always broke his Silvestri up, in his signature with the little box.
Mm-hmm. Well, you gotta have your signature, your signature.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Saboteur
Sadly,
Comics in the house. Good to see you.
Marvel's cheap. Apex says Marvel's
Yeah,
cheap.
cheap
Marvel's
bastard.
just cheap. Of course, he did the Darkness. You remember the Darkness, right?
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite books that he did. I like that better than Witchblade.
And just LZ, I don't know if he knows this, but they did a Darkness Ace edition. The ones, the Wizard Ace editions that had the acetate covers. They did do a Darkness.
I probably got it.
Yeah, and I did not get one of those.
There was some controversy, wasn't there? Like Marc Silvestri had some of his guys something taken from some of his talent out of his studio. They were always nipping at the talent, weren't they?
Oh yeah,
From each other's studio. He also did this
yeah. They
cover
were
for
all
the X-Men.
sniping each other's like colorists. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got all these.
I wonder where does the Crimson Dynamo come into it? Is he with Magneto or what? He looks like he's going to attack Magneto.
I'm trying to remember the storyline why he got involved.
Yeah, he's a communist Russian, a Russian communist. A bad guy. He's an old Iron Man.
Some bucket.
Yeah, I don't remember the storyline on that one well enough. Why he ended up being there.
I'll be back.
Thanks for the warning.
No need to threaten me. With Larry Hama and Dan Green on the inks, Wolverine issues 35 through 37 by Silvestri with Lady Deathstrike.
Oh yeah, those are a couple good issues.
Oh look, she's choking out Shadowhawk in that last panel. Oh, look at that! She's choking you out, man.
I don't know,
cousin of yours.
Yeah, it's one of my boys.
Oh, that's iconic right there with the gun, as if he needs one, and a cigar.
And the cigar. Yeah, you don't get that no more.
No, you don't. That kind of went by the wayside, didn't it? You know, when I look at some of this, I almost see some Texeria in it.
Yeah,
you know,
Mark Teixeira. Yes.
Yeah, that does Ghost Rider and other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at Wolverine. He's not looking good at all. he's bad to
he lost
adamantium bone.
He lost a couple of pounds there.
Looks like he got dipped in acid. He looks worse than you, Shadowhawk, and you can't gain weight.
I know.
I got to say, Shadowhawk, looking at Victor Frankenstein, his Frankenstein and the chimpanzee thing. Have you seen this version? Do you remember? You know, he's the guy that played on the X-Men movies as Professor X.
Really?
Patrick, yeah, that's him. Yeah. Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe.
No, Daniel Radcliffe was Daniel Radcliffe is the kid from the stupid vampire movies where they sparkle.
Yeah. No, you're new. Okay. James McVoy, Avoy.
James McAvoy. Yeah,
I would think he gets top billing. So here, believe me,
McAvoy. Yeah, he played the new Professor X, not the Patrick Stewart one.
The newer one, yes. The newer.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. I just didn't recognize it on the cover right away.
Imagine him bald.
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, played Harry Potter. Right. Yeah, I knew he looked familiar without played Harry Potter.
Yeah,
he plays Igor in this.
I was thinking of the other guy, the guy that ended up being Batman, who was in the stupid vampire movies.
Mm.
I can't think of his name. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
Daniel
Oh, yeah. I
Radcliffe.
know who you're talking about on Twilight. Yeah, I know who
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
Twilight. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's who I was
Harley
thinking that was.
vampires. Look, get your vampires a disco ball. Problem solved. Your your vampires can be sparkly too. Give them a lava lamp. They'll appreciate it.
Vampires
They would.
don't sparkle in the sun; they burst into flames. I'm sorry.
I
Yes.
know they do. Yeah, properly. Yeah. Um, man, look at these bendy legs. I mean,
Woo.
sitting on her feet there, the heels of her feet.
And girl didn't skip leg day, that's for sure. As I read
That
something.
would that would look weird if they didn't have the pull up knee pads there. I mean, I would like to see the knee and how it's bent and everything. That doesn't look anatomically correct, possible to me, but what I know.
Oh, I've
Depends
seen
on
people in that position. I used to be able to put myself in that position. I can't do it no more.
Right.
But yeah,
Well, I mean,
but as far as the way it's drawn, it's a little iffy around around that
the
knee area
kneecap,
there.
the
Mm-hmm.
kneecaps, and he kind of cheats on it and puts the things on the knees that so that you don't see the anatomy of the kneecap and
Mm-hmm.
the bend and of the
And then
shin. And
he totally cheated the feet too because they just blend into whatever that
yeah,
puddle
yeah,
is. It was.
yeah. We'll just put that in
that.
darkness. Yeah, I don't know if
He,
this is
he
real.
was he was picking up some tips from Rob Liefeld at that point. Just don't
Yeah,
drop a feet.
yeah. That is Bridget the Protector from More Than Mortal #3. I'm
Oh,
unfamiliar
I
with
haven't seen. I'm unfamiliar with that one as well.
that. How about a little Marc Silvestri Iron Man with Cap Shield? Again, Cap Shield is supposed to be adamantium. This must be a cheap knockoff. The battle damage is cool, but it's supposed to be unbreakable. Come on, folks.
Well, no, his new shield is it's vibranium, not adamantium.
Yeah, wasn't his original shield supposed to be a combination of the two?
No, I don't believe so. It was a
No,
very
maybe in the
strong.
movie. Okay.
Yeah, it was a very strong alloy, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it was actually in the movies where his first shield got all kind of fucked up, and then they made him a new one out of the vibranium.
Weird way to do squats, says Apex. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's difficult to
yeah.
sit on
Don't
your
fall.
heels like
Yeah, you don't want to fall over with that sword in your hand either.
no.
Things
Well,
can go
I
bad.
took it that the sword, kind of
Uh,
steadied her right in that
Right, that's
case.
what I'm saying. But if
Mhm,
that sword, slips or something, and you fall over, it could be bad.
mhm,
that's
There's a little
wild.
darkness.
mhm.
Yeah, look at that. That's
Oh,
nice.
Ed Ben's in that. Ed Ben's doing the inking on that. I think I love Ed Ben's.
Oh wow.
Apparently,
Wait a minute.
apparently. Hmm?
That says December 2025. Is Silvestri doing stuff with Image again, or did Marvel acquire the darkness somehow?
Uh, Actually, you can
Oh,
follow Mark Silvestri over there and get the latest
oh
from
wait,
him.
no. I think he still is it. Is he still doing what is
Oh
it?
yeah,
Top
he's
Cow is
still
that
doing.
his
Oh
studio?
yeah, oh yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah.
All right.
He's still active.
He's
Yeah.
one of the guys that stuck with it. That's good.
Mhm. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. This is a pretty nice Iron Man here. Check that out. Launch missiles.
Hmm.
That's
Huh?
classic. That's classic pose. Classic
Oh yeah.
armor too.
I like the. I I guess it's inks, but like on the undersides there, they almost made it look like just colored over pencil. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Uh,
Like
yeah,
you
the
have,
shadow. Yeah, the shadows.
the
Uh-huh.
the differentiation there, and
Mhm.
it's pretty neat.
He's got I'm taking care of business look on his face.
Oh
It's
shit!
amazing with the face shield how much expression you can get with Iron
You
Man if you
better.
know what you're doing. Oops, Shadow got kicked. I did not do it.
Well, we didn't do it.
His device. Here is some Batman by Marc Silvestri. Oh, look at that in the background. That's the death of his
Wow.
parents there with the pearl beads, and then his parents depicted as skeletons in the background. That's
Oh
kind of dark.
man. Yeah, big
He
time.
did his gloves differently. Look at his gloves. They're
Wow.
kind of ribbed, or I don't know how you
Hmm.
would
Wow,
scalloped,
almost like
whatever.
Spider-Man.
Okay, they got a pattern on them. Yes, I like the old bat on his chest. I always
Hmm.
prefer that than the one with the yellow behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a just a slate gray T-shirt with the oversized black bat on it. That's one
Mhm.
of my favorite shirts, man. I love that thing.
That's cool. Yeah, I'd feel empowered if I had that. I
Hmm.
I I, I guess this is. It's hard to tell from this, but it looks like it might be raw pencils. But then Batman and some of that building work almost looks inked, but the rest of it in pencil. You know,
Hmm. Yeah,
it's probably
and
fully inked.
Silvestri's a very high detail guy too, man. I mean, look at
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, look
Amazing.
at
all the
the
rendering
puddles.
that
Look
dude
at the
does.
shadows or the puddles in the foreground there. Just the
Hmm.
detail just in those little blobs there.
Is
Oh
that
yeah,
like a
that's
park?
crazy.
I
Yeah,
love city scenes
that's the
like this
alley,
where
right?
you back
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
back in over his father's skeleton's shoulder. Say that 10 times. Is a water tower, one of those old water towers that are
Yeah, the old
down in New
bricktop.
York.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we still got them in Chicago.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, Chicago's architecture is very much like New York.
Well, he's
We're
pretty
just
savage
smaller.
he's almost like Jay Lee when it comes to, doing a night crawler. Look at this.
Hmm.
Wow.
Talk about detail, you know.
Yeah, I like that teleport too, man. That's cool.
hmm Yeah, the
Hey,
teleportation, I guess you could do different ways, right?
right? Yeah. No, he
That
went hog wild on the hair there. Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah. Looks like he mussed him up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's been in a fight. You got to find, if you can, some of the early few issues of The Darkness. He did some really cool stuff. Even on the covers of those, he was doing just killer stuff on the cover. Lots of blanks.
Here's early stuff from Conan.
Mm.
Conan on
Shadow.
the throne there. Shadow.
He's taking a dump.
Uh,
Oh,
Wait,
the
waiting,
actual throne.
wait,
Sorry.
waiting to get his pedicure.
Yeah. Where is that wench?
Wow.
Top black unicorn.
I like horses, man. I like
Yeah, this
Yeah,
got different
if they're
artists.
done well, they're hard to do though.
Well,
No, yeah, you remember the Aboriginal guy?
Yeah,
hmm.
what was his name? They just called him like Portal or something, I think.
Yeah. Now I recognize everybody here except the one standing by in between Rogue and Longshot in the magenta and purple. What's her name?
That's Betsy Braddock. Um, she's the one that after they go through the siege perilous or whatever it is, she comes back as the ninja girl with the she can manifest the spike out of her hand and punch you in the head.
Oh,
Psylocke.
is that Psylocke? Okay,
Psylocke.
well that's a different
Yeah.
look for her costume. Okay.
Well, yeah, they she completely got changed. Like the X Men basically went through some kind of dimensional thing back in
Oh,
one issue, and then they all came back.
uh-huh.
Some some of them had been radically changed. Other ones were pretty much the same as always. So yeah, she went
Rogue's
from
got
this.
Rogue's got that hair going on in this, man. I mean,
Oh
Big
yeah,
time.
yeah, she had that.
yeah. Dazzler's got her new outfit there and
Yeah, I
cropped
never liked
hair.
that one.
And look at Havoc. He's got like a new costume there.
I was just gonna say, I'm trying to figure out who that is. Okay, I
That's
guess that is
that's
Havoc.
Havoc. Yeah. He's got
At least
that
he
big.
got really goofy head thing. I never did like that.
Oh, I think that's kind of original myself, but
I mean, it's definitely a unique look, but it's just
yeah,
weird. I don't know.
yeah. I actually copied that with my character that I submitted to DC Comics. I actually put that on my hero. I did. Yep,
Nice.
I did. Oh, you want some more
Hey, great
darkness? Here
cloudy
you
day
go.
in the house.
Hey, great. That's for the 9 pick I'm doing tomorrow for the Van Piglet giveaway. Cool.
Oh, cool.
Coastal
I
people.
think I
Yep.
actually entered in that.
Aboriginal
Or no, I
looks
didn't
neat.
enter because I hadn't been able to back.
Psylocke, yeah. Yeah, Psylocke definitely changed.
Yeah.
Definitely changed.
I mean, what they called? Do you remember what they called her before she became Psylocke? When she was just Betsy Braddock. Now you know Betsy Braddock is also Captain Britain's little sister.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not up on Psylocke, but the I definitely she didn't have that outfit for very long, did she, with the hood and everything? Because
No,
everybody
they.
that's ever depicted her depicts her in that real tight suit and everything.
I mean, she might have been around for maybe like a year or two with that outfit before they
I rem-
changed her up. I can't
I
remember for
remember
sure.
when Silvestri was drawing it, he did a story or several stories with the Reavers that were cyborgs.
Uh-huh.
You remember them?
Yeah, they were mutant hunting cyborgs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just what you want at a party. Here you go. Now this is a Witchblade, but it's got darkness there on the cover.
Yep.
Nice
Yeah, that's
full
cool.
cover there. Yeah. Always got little gremlin looking, that little
Dude,
tongue.
you think, I mean, if you blow that up and look at it, you think Ethan Cyberfrog's got, a lot of detail to draw. You look at the darkness of Witchblade, dude. Those armors are insane.
You think Ethan, he probably looked at Silvestri stuff, don't you think?
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, I'm
And
sure he
was
did. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, these days you'd be kind of dumb not to look at other artists, you know.
Mhm.
Ethan was a young, hungry artist back then, dude. He was like 16 or 17 years old.
He's
Him and
rock and
Trent and
roll,
Matt
man.
were all working at Hall of Heroes. Fucking just a bunch of local boys.
The
Well,
next
Ethan
one,
wasn't, but
I
Matt
actually
Martin
still
might be
own this. This is Marc
down the road.
Silvestri right here. Revenge of the
Wow.
Living Monolith, graphic novel number 17. Very early work for him. Look at it. Look at the living monolith just shatter that big skyscraper.
Yeah.
I still own this one. I still have it.
Do you? Yeah, cool.
I've never read it, but it's nothing new.
You murdered me, Rex.
I know. Yeah.
Darklings, yeah, the little guys. Okay, yeah, I like those
Darklings,
little
is that
guys.
what they're called?
Yeah, something like that. All
The
the
Darkness has
Darkling
had a
suits, little
relaunch.
minions.
The Darkness is having a
Ah,
relaunch. Yeah.
right. Apparently, it said December of this year, so I may have to buy me a new Image book. Holy shit! Wow, it's a rare occasion when I buy a mainstream book.
Break down and get that.
Dude, I really enjoyed that series back when it was first time around. So yeah, I might have to break down and go get that one. And it's Christmas. Why not? Once a year, treat myself. Hell, I
You
wonder if I
can.
should call and try to reserve a copy. Damn it. I don't have any good comic shops around here where I visit them regularly, so I don't have like a full list or anything anymore. I'm gonna have to just see if I can find. I don't want to pay secondary market prices if I can get it when it comes out. I mean, I got a few comic stores. I just like,
well,
dude.
if there's enough of them out there, if you look through your search for it, you'd find somebody to give you a fair deal.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody
Well, I'll tell you what, bro. Most of the comic, like little pop up things, like we've got a few, like big. It's like a flea market, but it's an indoor. It's just a big warehouse, and then you rent out a little space, like kind of like a antique thing or something, but they can keep them open year round. All of those are strictly back issues. Nobody's selling anything new. And even in the comic book shops, I've got, I think, 4 left that aren't too far away for me to get to. And the last time I went through, I did 3 out of the 4, and 2 of them didn't have any new issues at all on the racks that I could find. The other 2 had new issues, but it was a very, I mean, you remember it used to be a wall of,
That's not
new
the way it
releases.
is in comic universe, is it, Rex? She's got new books there.
Yeah, she does have some new releases, and she's got a pull list. This is
but
something
isn't
that's the
the?
best.
I mean, I'm just saying, isn't the new? You remember the old comic during the booms? It used to be a big ass wall of new releases every month. You would have to spend, half an hour just walking, looking up and down the shelves.
Yeah.
Now this second panel here, where he does
It ain't
just
that
like
way no more, man.
the loose lines, he often does this with his panels, where they're just like,
I like it.
Yeah, more get. I mean, I'm looking at this. I'm reminded I actually have some of those color guides. They're probably in there coming to you, Shadowhawk. Those Wolverine, they're probably Silvestri, because they've got
very
some panels
cool.
like that. I don't know.
Oh,
I know I got some Silvestri stuff.
that's awesome. Oh, well, hopefully, you already got those boxed up for me.
They're in there. Yeah, I used to have them in here, and I didn't want them to get mixed up, so I took them in there. This is different. I'm not sure. Is that that's Silvestri, 1988, I believe.
Yeah.
Look at Winnie the Pooh. Do you see Winnie the Pooh up there?
Oh yeah.
And Wolverine's roasting marshmallows on his claw. Yeah.
I see Matisse.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the way he did the. It looks like Wolverine's wearing like a leather suit. It looks like it's so black. It's reflective. Oh, what's this? Why do I got a message back?
I did not know that he did.
Rex, look backstage. Okay. Marc is here. Or he was. I don't know.
There I am.
Hey, he's doing the Bullwinkle thing.
He was
trying to get attention somehow. Yeah.
He was stuck in the back in the cold.
6 hours.
Sorry, Marc,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Bad host.
I just happened to look down and I saw my little back room chat icon was lit up. I'm like, wait a minute. What? Why is somebody? How did it get to the back room? And voila! Here, Marc teleported himself into the back room.
Yes, it's lonely out here.
It's only lonely because you will not put books on that spinner rack.
I do it. I actually take all of them off right before I come on stream with you, just to annoy you.
Probably.
Then I have to put them all back. Yeah.
He's got 150 copies of The Invisible Man on that rack. You just can't see him.
Oh, that's a good one. What's been going on with you, Marc?
Oh, nothing too much. Today marks the 1 month, or I guess yesterday marked 1 month of the Dumb Today Machine being up on YouTube and hit 100,000 views, which I've never had that many in that short of a time. So that was pretty awesome.
That's
great, dude. 100,000? That's wow. That's nice.
Yeah, it is.
I've watched it at least a couple times.
Yeah,
I know.
I've been flipping out, man. I hope you cracked a bottle of champagne or something, Marc.
Well, I did make a little graphic and put it up, but that was about. Other than that, it was just mostly yes kind of a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was getting real close, and I was like, come on, people, get us over the. Because you get that, it literally. We had a bad storm that night and woke me up a couple of times, and so I was checking it, and it stayed on like 99,996 or something like that for a long time, and I was going, please, just 4 people.
Yeah, I remember I think I popped in for a minute, was watching it or something, and I was like, God dang, he's only $4 away. Somebody. I was broke, dude. I would have done it if I could, but I couldn't. I was like going, oh my God, he can't get that close. That's like what's her face? Me and Rex were just Betty White. Everybody was so sure she was going to make 100 in like 3 days before her 100th birthday. She dies. It's like, come on, Betty.
And all the magazines said
they had a TV special on the schedule to mark her 100th birthday, and she didn't make it.
Oh, dude, I remember seeing all the magazines on the stand in the grocery store, like already good. Happy birthday, Betty White! 100th birthday! All this because they're printed ahead of time. And,
right.
Yeah, she didn't quite make it to the finish line.
No, I was going through my local grocers going, lies, all lies.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Betty can't be dead. Liars.
It is wild when every once in a while I'll come across something from, like the 50s or late 40s or something that Betty White, you see her in a picture and you're going like, she really was around for forever.
Oh,
dude, beautiful when she was a young lady as well. She was gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah.
Mark, you can do that if they clone you. Just saying.
Yeah, but then it's
You
just
could,
another guy who looks like you. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not quite the
yeah, it's not
same.
really you. Yeah,
Yeah, you can't transfer your brain
your
into. If you do
memories.
a
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
because
They have their own
your
brain.
brain starts from scratch again. It's because you start off as a couple of cells and then you become
what was
a
it?
being.
It was a book, and then it was a movie with Gregory Peck, I think. Boys from Brazil. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah,
Boys.
yeah, yeah. Where the Nazis were doing some kind of experiments.
They were trying to clone. Well, they had all these clones of Hitler, but they wanted to make sure that they also had the same childhood that he did, and there was like his parents had to die at a certain age, and these things had to happen, and they were going
Oh
around to
yeah,
these
yeah.
people.
And he had to get rejected from art school.
Yeah, because they had to. It wasn't just that they had the clone; they had to make sure that environmentally he
Right,
had the same
right.
thing.
Because
And
yeah,
at
that's the
the
only
end, they
way you're gonna
decide.
train the
Yeah, at
brain.
the end, they decide to let the kids just grow up. Um,
And see if one of them becomes the next Fiora.
well, they're hoping that they didn't. Yeah, they had killed because like Gregory Peck was like the bad guy, if I remember correctly.
Oh, cool.
He was like
And hopefully, he was killing
the
these.
Nazi scientist. Yeah,
Oh, he was the. Oh. I thought maybe he meant he
yeah,
was the bad guy. No. Oh,
and he
God, it's so long since I've seen that.
it was a wild
Holy
movie.
shit.
Mark, are you a fan of Marc Silvestri and his artwork? Are you familiar with Marc Silvestri?
Really, only from his X-Men work and a little bit of his stuff early on at Image. I wasn't a huge fan. I wasn't. It wasn't like Marc Silvestri, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. I also wasn't like, oh, it's Marc Silvestri. I that period that he was doing the X-Men was such a bad period because it really seemed like Chris Claremont he was just on like fumes. He didn't know what to do with the comic anymore, and so it was a really
Wait a
bad
minute, Great
period.
Father David. What are you trying to do here, man? Sorry, Mark. Wow. Chat's getting all feisty over here. I ain't fighting nobody, dude. My fighting days are over. I'm an old fucker now.
We're only in a protect mode now, aren't we, Shadow?
Yeah, if you're trying to harm my wife, child, or my home, then yeah,
I'd
I
take
will
my
fucking
food
fight
and
you. But
money.
it'll probably be a very short fight.
March 30th is Mark's birthday, March 30th. So he's a March baby. He was 66 on his last birthday.
No,
So he's like
yep,
6 years
I'm a
older
March
than I am.
March baby as well.
Almost
Yeah.
7.
Hey, we're doxing you, mister? No, yeah. March 7th, send present. Wait, I gotta get a P.O. box. Son of a- Yeah, I don't know. What.
Darkness.
Yeah, I'm like you, Mark. Marc Silvestri came in, sort of late for me. When it comes to kind of appreciating his artwork. But man,
Yeah.
look at this, man. Look at that. Some Batman.
Oh
No, bro,
wow,
I'm
that's
telling you.
really good looking, isn't it?
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. When he's on his game and he's really into it and putting, all of the rendering that he can behind shit. Man, this guy he's really good.
Well, I mean, just look at.
good.
I mean,
Is
look
it
at
supposed to be
the
who's the
panel
villain? Yeah.
I'm not sure. It almost looks like a cannibalistic Joker, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that
Yeah,
it is.
you got me on that one, dude. I haven't, I haven't kept up with mainstream Batman and stuff since the year 2000. So I'm lost.
Yeah,
that was really good looking stuff, though, man.
Yeah,
I
that was
missed so much.
That is crazy when you think about.
When I quit, I was done. I was like, I'm so sick of all the endless crossovers and gimmick covers and fucking. And they were just starting to do the, 27 different covers and fucking alternate covers. I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm done with this shit.
It doesn't get much better than this for Ghost Rider. Look at that. Oh, God.
That's a really nice image, too. Yeah.
That is nice.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. When, especially Silvestri's black and white artwork, it's just so good.
Well, when did Silvestri come on the scene? Because I remember seeing him on X-Men, but was that at the beginning? Or was he had been around?
Mid to early 80s?
Yeah, I think I think it was mid 80s. Yeah, like 84, 85 or something when he started doing his first stuff.
So then he really probably hit his stride in the 90s sometime then.
Well, dude, I think by, what was it, 88, 89, he was doing X-Men already. And then he had a run on Wolverine. And then he did just all kinds of stuff. He had Punisher, he did Iron Man, he did obviously Ghost Rider for a minute, or at least covers and stuff. And, and then, when Image did the split, he went and, did his thing with, what was the first book he did? It wasn't The Darkness, I don't think. It was, Cyberforce.
Cyberforce. I was trying to remember the name of his book. Yeah.
Yeah, that was his Image premiere book, and then I think Darkness, and then Witchblade after that.
I showed this earlier, but just look how they did the panel work on this with the word "thum."
Yeah, the sound effect
with the blob. Yeah, that's great stuff, man.
The onomatopoeia.
Yeah, and poor Wolverine, he kind of gets bottomed.
Yeah, he's kind of squeezed.
I don't know how to tell it,
Oh,
well, and that was the period too when Marvel cut back on the number of colors they were doing for their books, and their books really were colored bad back then.
Oh yeah. They were trying to save money. Hey, South River Studios, what's going on, buddy?
I think I got the first couple of Cyberforce. Those early Image books, though, were always hard to find because they didn't come out on any kind of regular schedule.
Well, I had showed this earlier. Here's the graphic novel he did back in 1985, right there for Marvel. So
Revenge of the Yeah, that doesn't even look like Silvestri, does it?
Yeah, no, it's definitely early, more house traditional,
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff.
Yeah, he developed quite a bit in about maybe 4 years, 5 years. His art really leveled up, and it was insane to see. But the level of detail that he can put in when he wants to is just amazing to me, man.
And I showed this earlier, 1987 X-Men versus Avengers.
Yep. I don't even remember that.
You don't?
Yeah, I've got all these.
I don't, and I was getting. Okay. I was getting comics back then, but I do not remember that.
Yeah, I got these.
X-Men versus Avengers, Fantastic Four.
Who did that cover logo, though? Look at how bad that logo is. With
Yeah,
the just stuck out in the middle of the air like that. I did this today for fun.
Not. Wait a minute. Logical. Perfectly logical.
Yeah, I rewatched last week. Of course, the new seasons are getting smaller and smaller. Some of them only have 8 episodes for a whole season. I know Doctor Who did that, starting with Jodie Whittaker. But I did a Strange New Worlds, and it didn't take me that long to get through a whole season.
No. Yeah, I think they only do like 10 episodes or something.
Yeah. I first season, not too bad. I haven't seen and don't have any plans to see 2 or 3. I think we're getting a 4th season, but yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to do 5 total, I think. But yeah,
sometimes
the
I
third
think,
one,
Mark,
they did a lot of wacky stuff.
Yeah, I mean the Klingons musical in the 2nd season that lost me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, they had the crossover with Lower Decks too, the animated show, where part of it was cartoons.
In an episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they, of course, everybody and their brother has sent me the picture that because they're doing a puppet episode next season.
I don't. They did some animation in Fringe that way. You remember that?
No. I didn't watch Fringe though, but the
Oh, really?
I know they did the puppet episode in like the 4th season of Angel or something like that.
Well,
So,
Mark, you should watch Fringe because it was the last thing that Leonard Nimoy did. He actually kind of had announced the retirement, but he did the animated voiceover even after he announced retirement because he had been in the show a couple times. Leonard Nimoy
I think I remember that.
is in Fringe. Yeah. Yep. Even animated Leonard Nimoy. Probably the first time he'd been animated in anything.
There was I was gonna say there was the Star Trek the animated series. And I think he did one of the Transformers in the Transformer movie.
Oh, he did the voice work for it.
Yeah, he did one of the. I don't remember. I don't know my Transformer lore to know what character it was that he played, but
nice cloak and dagger here from Marc Silvestri with Terry Austin.
No, I don't. Yeah, I never even heard that. So that's pretty wild. Let me blow this up before you change it, Rex. Oh yeah, that's nice.
That's when Jim Shooter was still editor in chief. Of course, Terry Austin can.
He's on this, dude.
Yeah,
Look,
Terry Austin.
Hell
Yeah. I'd
love
love to see
Terry
Silvestri Cloak and Dagger because those would be some good characters for him to do with all the folds of the cloak and everything. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
back in the day. I think it was Dan Lawless did.
He did.
Was it? Yeah, he with the 4-issue miniseries, I think.
Now, this one I showed you a few months back. I got it in the dollar bin for $1. Cyblade and She.
Yeah, that's a great find, right?
I know, right? I got some of the original She issues for $1, and they were in near mint shape too, or pretty close to it.
Yeah, they did. Image and Billy Studio did a big She appeared in almost every one of the Image's books in a crossover, and then he would do a mirror campaign where the whatever female character from whatever group she was in at the time, crossing over with, would appear in She as well. But yeah, I got all those things, man. I fucking had a pull list that was crazy at the time. I just
Yeah.
told my guy
Well,
everything. You know what I like. Everything new comes out that you think I'm gonna like. Just pull me a copy, and I walk in and he just have a stack of 40, 50 books for me, some limited posters, fucking figures, all kinds of cool shit.
Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo. I've not even seen this part of their black label, where you pay like $7.99.
Is this what we were seeing earlier? Is this the book?
I think so, Mark. Yeah.
Yeah, I may have to
Oh,
look this
maybe.
up. It
Yeah.
looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the panel work on that.
Damn, dude.
It just
Wow.
explodes into the, next page. I love it.
That's killer. I'm glad to see that Silvestri hasn't just been sitting on his
Phoning
ass,
it in,
dude. He can
yeah,
still draw his ass
going
off.
Mike
So yeah,
Mignola.
that's the spread, or at least that's one of the pages there. And you are right that was the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Look,
He
look
does.
at Batman,
He
that
does.
last panel right there, man. Looking down on the so fucking good.
He does interesting things with the panel work. That's what I like about it. He mixes it up.
Yeah, and I wasn't talking about the little
Man.
inset.
But
yeah,
that just blows you away. Look
that
at
right
that,
there
man.
is
Just a lot of movement. Yeah.
The layout's great. The way
You almost want to see it in black and white, huh?
Oh, dude, I'd
Just
love to
black
see
and
it in
white.
black
Just
and
keep
white.
it black and white.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll
Like
do
I said, his black and white art is it's beautiful.
maybe they'll do a deluxe absolute edition or something and have the black and white pages.
Now, I'm sorry. I don't like his beast. I don't like that beast at all. No.
I didn't like that beast's face, and that was the norm for a while there.
Yeah.
Where they
Why
made
did you
him.
make the beast ugly?
Dude, that wasn't his design choice, though. He was, that was
Yeah.
beast.
Did
was
John
something to do with the
Cassaday do that?
storyline. Huh?
Was that John Cassaday who designed him to look like that way?
I think
Because I was around that area.
I think so, yeah.
He looks more lion-like, more cat-like in the face.
More cat-like, yeah.
And
He was just sort of a guy with hair and pointy ears. He was colored blue.
Yeah,
but.
I mean, the way George Perez drew him was more like ape-like, which makes more sense to me because he's a mutant, and they're kind of pushing evolution, right? And
right.
Well,
he was
also, his mutant skill was Now he's just always the scientist guy. They sort of got away from. So to the point that I think Kelsey Grammer just played him again. And when you get like Frazier playing him, he's not a physical character.
The educated beast.
Yes.
Well, he's always been supposedly a brilliant scientist, but back in the old days, man, he was also very action and pretty damn strong. Oh, dude, look at that.
Oh, yeah. He's all muscles.
This is what I'm talking about, dude. You think Cyberfrog's fucking goddamn complicated? Look at this thing.
Now, if Apex Comics was in here, he's like, yeah, I need to get Marc Silvestri to do Devil Flyer for me. It's like, okay, how are you going to pay for that?
Give me a Devil Flyer cover. Bro.
It's good to dream, but and think out of the box, but you got to be able to afford it. Wow, look at this, man.
Wait a minute, where'd you go, right? Go back.
Oh, okay.
There was some
That's Cyberforce, isn't it?
That's Cyberforce.
Yeah, that's Cyberforce.
Yeah.
Before we go back, what is the character in the very back with the massive hands? I really like that massive hand that's as big as that
bro, I can't
female
remember his
character?
name.
I can't
Was
remember a
he
single name.
was he
The only one
Mammoth?
I can the only one I can remember is the guy in the front, and that's Ripclaw.
Ripclaw. Everybody knows Ripclaw. Yeah.
Now who is this? Not late. Oh, this must be from that other one he was showed earlier. But yeah,
Uh,
that's a beautiful black and white piece, dude.
I know what she's saying, Shadowhawk. I'm your worst nightmare. That's who I am.
She's saying that
Yeah, hey,
restraining order is still in effect.
Would you like
bring it on, baby.
one cut or two?
Bring it on, baby.
I
Got your leathers on. I got my noon chucks. Come on.
Mhm.
If I was invited on, I would be happy to show you all the actual Batman Marc Silvestri collected comic books. But does Elmer get the link? No. Okay. I had to share this with Mark. Mark, when I first saw Saboteur Comics Icon, I saw
Sorry,
this
Elmer.
black flag back. Instead of a cat, I saw a black face with red afro. I just did. That's I once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Well, I'm sure that's only because of the circle, but that is pretty funny. It's like a clown wig, yeah.
Oh my. Rick sent
my.
over those
Oh
already.
my.
Or he has a meltdown.
Okay. Just let me get
He's fine.
this
He's
down.
just playing.
Look at that.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Dang, this one's Rick.
You got Kirby Crackle in the background there.
He did that to me on purpose, man. He knew I was zooming in, so he clicked it right off real quick.
Well, I mean, you know what I
Damn.
look at the outfits. Look around the
This boy
female
Randy.
character's
Yeah,
ankle there, and Ripclaw's leg there in shadow. You see the folds in the outfit.
God, yeah, dude. Yeah. Like, look at the shredded, like where the costume's been, like fucked up because of the battle, like hanging off his forearm there and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then, look at Kirby Crackle all over the back. Just so good.
Now, was his cybernetics just in his forearms and hands?
Ripclaw?
Yeah.
I think he's like generally enhanced all the way around because he was super strong and stuff and very, very fast. So I believe his legs and like everything was slightly enhanced, but his main powers were being able to grow the claws.
This is very
But
beast-like.
he was basically a Wolverine-like character. All of his senses were enhanced.
Well, yeah,
all that kind of thing.
I think when he came out, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, that's like Wolverine."
Well,
hey Ryan,
it is. Hey, Ryan. You still at work, buddy, or are you getting home? Oh yeah, he's probably on his way to work.
Yeah, he's probably on his way to Six Flags.
Woohoo! Decorating for the holidays.
Party time.
Dude, that's got to be a fun job. I'm just saying, when I was a younger man and my knees didn't hurt, I would love to be in a theme park, putting up lights and displays and shit for the holidays.
I'd be drawing portraits in there one day, like at Disney World.
Dude, one of my little my little nephews, well, he was an in-law nephew, but he's still my nephew to me. He was a Disney artist down in Florida for a while. He did like the paintings and the little restaurants and stuff, because they're always tearing them down and putting in new ones. And he would go in there and do all the Disney characters on the walls in the restaurant.
That's cool. Look at that. Look at that.
That little shit had talent, bro.
Yeah, Batman's not afraid to knock off that zombie's lower jaw. Tongue hanging
Well, he can't bite you if he doesn't have no jaw.
Yeah. brains. Batman brains.
I mean, I guess unless he falls on you. Teeth first.
Taking a nap for a bit. Okay. I did put the StreamYard link there for Omer to come in, but apparently he's going to take a nap. So
sweet dreams, brother.
Look at you've driven him into napdom. Oh my god.
I have. Well, boring old man speak.
We get tell him just turn us on. He can go to sleep. We'll bore him to death.
I pay attention to the road, Ryan.
I'm not gonna sing and dance. I'm sorry. I'm too old.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
There you go, Rex. I put one comic on the comic rack.
You're a good man, Mark. You're a good man.
Oh, you did?
Okay.
Just for you, brother. Just for you.
Was it the Invisible Man? Oh, I am the law. I remember that. Yeah, that was maybe the first Judge Dredd I ever bought.
Oh, yeah.
Same here, yeah.
At least it's iconic. And you can tell it from a distance.
There was a time when... Yeah, there was a time when my Judge Dredds were on that comic book rack back in the 80s.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, see, that's impressive. I could tell what that was from miles away. And you look at some of these modern covers, like, look at this Herculoids cover. It's all these are nice close-ups of the characters, but they're so dark. You can't tell what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sad. You can't tell what's going on because of the colorist. They would be better just to pencil it.
It could be a beautiful cover if they left it in black and white.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, from Eagle Comics, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they reprinted the 2000 AD stuff, but Brian Bolland did new covers.
And what year are these? What year are these, Mark? Are these 83?
I'm guessing 84.
Okay.
I think it was 84.
Look at that. I think these came out. I think these came out. Judge Death. Yeah. I bought these when they came out.
Come quietly, or else they'll be in trouble.
Yeah, and the British public had seen this stuff for years. They were already acquainted with this stuff. Wonderful stuff. But now I think this came out. They started releasing his stuff in this after Camelot 3000 or while it was coming out, right? Because I think that was the first stuff I had seen was Camelot 3000. And that was in like 82, I think.
Yeah, I think he they did it after Camelot 3000.
I think this is after. Yeah, look at that, man. Purple dinosaur. There's your lizard representation. Judge Dredd pop. Yes.
Yeah. I didn't grab all of them. I think I had the first 14 or 15 of these. I did kind of die off when they stopped being Brian Bolland because his stuff was so cool.
Oh yeah, there's Ask Fanta for a sleep stream, Homer. I think Mark and Rex are secretly looking at boobs. They are both so red in the face. Okay.
No comment.
Tree Goblin says there's a shop near me full of Dredd comics. Yeah.
Man, I'd
Really?
like to get them early ones. Them early ones look good, man.
Yeah, they did a Brian Bolland uh, uh, like one of the big artist editions, and I missed it.
I want those comics, man. I want the original comics. Those things look
Yeah,
cool.
they were such a cool
Malum.
comic.
I ain't got any of those, man.
Really?
I did not.
I'm crying
Man,
for you.
Really, I've never seen it.
He's got everything else, but he ain't got that.
I did not have
I
a
was just
comic
gonna say when
shop.
I find the ones that I picked up, LB, I'll put them together and send them to you, brother.
There we go.
Yeah, I didn't have a comic shop, so I visited one in Pittsburgh. I'd gone up there because my stepdad was from there, and hit a comic shop and bought every one that they had. I was so excited.
I bet.
Sorry.
In fact,
my grandfather had one. Boy, I'd been
well,
tripping.
generally they're pretty affordable, aren't they, Mark? They're not much more than what they were when they came out.
Well,
I don't know. They were, the cover price was $1, which was expensive back in 1984, but not outlandish.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I think comics were probably still 60 cents or 75. I think they were still 60 cents then.
Bro, I remember still being pissed off when they went up to 75. I was like,
I was angry when they went up to 75. I actually quit comics for a month or two.
It was like 2 comics for $1.50. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
It.
I can remember I got seriously into getting comics in like 81, and I would look for change on the side of the road because I knew with tax it was 63 cents to get a comic. I was like, I got to find those pennies.
We used to go couch diving, fucking just looking, scanning the sidewalk. I mean, at school, I'd fucking like if I found a penny, if it was face down, face up, I didn't give a shit. I picked that thing up.
Yeah, those pennies you could get the tax for your comic. You needed the.
Yeah, and you might even we had a little pharmacy, where I was just down the street from my junior high school and my high school. So every day when I walked to school, I could stop in this little pharmacy and pick up it used to be penny candy when I was a kid. By the time I got to high school, it was like between 3 and 5 cents for a piece, But they had like a whole big rack down at the bottom of the candy shelf with like 30 different items you could get.
The joke is, Shadowhawk, when I was a kid, we had this what we called penny candy.
I know.
It cost you a penny. By the time I got to college, it was a second mortgage.
I wasn't making the joke. I was just saying.
I know that's an old joke, but that's all I got.
Gotcha. But yeah, so I was at the mercy of whoever ran that little place, like for whatever comics were available, because they were the ones ordering, right?
Yeah, I mean, there were 2 or 3 places I had to go because some of them wouldn't get. I knew that because it was like Tuesdays and Thursdays that they came out, I think, and I'd go to the one like convenience store. If they didn't have it, then there was a drugstore that I begged my parents to take me to because they would usually have. And then you get lucky sometimes, and they might have 2 or 3 issues still on the stand. You could get some of the back issues that you'd missed.
Yeah, and some places just never sent their returns back, so there would be like issues like from the year before. If you dug deep enough on that spinner rack, or so dude, I had like 5 like convenience store, gas stations, pharmacies that were within biking distance. Yeah, grocery stores with magazine racks, and I used to make
But you
that
always get
circuit
the
every
kid that goes,
Wednesday.
it bends everything.
Oh, you did
Oh,
have that,
bro, fucking, it's
but at that
so
time
hard
I
to
was
find a knife.
reading them. Yeah, I was reading them. I didn't care if they had a bend in them, and
Yeah.
and I do know that there were like a couple of issues I missed because they just didn't put them out, and you'd look around and it was frustrating. You couldn't find them.
Well, dude, especially
You'd
like
have took any
the
copy, wouldn't
places
you?
I was
Fold it in
going,
half.
I would be.
Yeah, I was going to
I
read it
could not.
500 times anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would get a number one, and then never see number two. Right? They're like,
Yeah.
fuck, it must.
Get part of
And
the
I would think
story.
it got canceled. And then the next thing I know, a week later, I go in and there's a number three in the rack. And it's like, fuck, you motherfucker. And I get
that always happened to
I
me with
never used
mini.
you for like 3 years, after that. But for whatever reason, that number two was never there. I got so many number two gaps in my collection, it's pitiful.
That
Yeah, there
does
probably
happen.
was a thing where they did so many number ones that they just kept them on the rack. That's neat.
That's my latest, Mark. Interior page.
That's a happy looking fellow.
That came out nice, right? It's so sad.
You know what, folks? I'm happy.
Happy.
Love you, bro. Love you, bro.
Yeah.
Many.
What?
Did you just kick Mark?
I would never. Yes.
Dare
you evil overlord, you.
Oh, I'm afraid it's totally operational.
You don't know how many times you've done that to me, so.
Not today. Not today.
Many.
Oh, no.
Not today.
How'd you wind up down there?
Teleportation.
He knows better than kick me. I'll just drop out and be like, all right, see you guys later.
Yeah, now Elsie and I are like back to back.
Okay.
What's up, bro?
What are your plans for the rack back there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
One project I thought of I'd love to do is like just get some prints made of a bunch of covers of comics and stick them in bags and put them on there to look like I have like Action Comics #1 and Detective 27 and all that kind of stuff. But I haven't found a free time. I'm still trying to finish all the other projects I've got to get done.
The thing about that is they're not golden age racks. You've got to, actually print something out and downsize them, for that.
Yeah, I'd have to cheat the print, but I could do that.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't know if you can tell, I used to spread those things to get more comics on it because I used to keep my whole collection on those things back in the 80s. And I was like, I got to get 15 on this one.
Yeah. I mean, I would go in and the rack, if the books had been there a while, the books are like this.
Yeah, you could definitely break the spine with them.
And stuffed. I mean, they're stuffed. So, and I've been there and seen it with a kid coming in and going, every one of them just so, I'm like, oh God, I came in after him and I didn't want to interrupt him. I'm thinking it was torture. It's like you are destroying the books before I even get there. I should have back today. I would say something to the guy, but back then I didn't say anything. I just stood there in horror, till he got done, and then by then
down there and smacked his hand. What are you doing?
I didn't have them. I didn't have most of them in bags back then. So the one that was on the inside, the back cover would get dust and stuff on it.
Yeah.
No.
Well, like you say,
Yeah.
when you
I would have
don't think
gone up
about
there and just busted in there.
condition doesn't really come into it when you first start. You just want to read the stuff. It's just,
That's
I
exactly.
was
I
this,
love those comics. Yeah.
and I read it and reread it till it fell apart nearly. It was all frayed on the edges and stuff. But after a while, it's like, yeah, these things are worthless unless they're in good shape. So you want to keep rereading them and stuff. So you want to keep them in good shape.
Well, and
But
I
that
kind
didn't.
of hate it. I have been able to
Yeah,
part
but
with
then
my
you got to
comics. I've
go.
sold a few, but now they're all
Yeah.
sitting in boxes, so I never see them anymore.
Well, I
Yeah,
get it.
and the boxes are so hard to move.
Mark, I
Yes.
wish I could take a magazine and just fold the cover over like that, like normal people do. But I can't. I just can't do that, to a book. I just can't
I
do
just
this,
saw
Hey,
you do it.
Justin, welcome
You just
Belmont
did it.
even
Press.
if it's an extra copy. I just can't abuse it like that. Hey, Justin Belmont in the house. We're gonna have to have him back on to talk about his new Pencils Down project he's got going on in campaign, huh? At some point. Monday we will have Edwin Buzz Acevedo on, and happy birthday again to Shelby
All right, we
Robertson.
got
Today's Shelby's birthday.
happy
Tomorrow
birthday,
is Charlie
Shelby.
London's birthday, and Tuesday
Did I
will be
show
Mandy
this?
Summer's birthday and Pat Broderick's.
Oh, the metallic cover.
I got
Oh,
the foil color cover for the House of Mystery
Oh, yeah.
Treasury Edition.
And so that's
I
Treasury
picked,
Edition, yeah. Nick Cardy
Yeah.
cover, yeah.
I picked up the Ali Superman metallic.
Yeah. I've been getting them. I couldn't afford
They're
these
cool.
when I was a kid, and the foil makes me happy. So I've been getting
Yeah,
and I just saw
they're big.
they're going to do the Spider-Man and Superman. Both of
Yeah,
those
I
Treasury
love to have
editions are
that.
going to be redone. The Marvel one
Cool.
isn't going to be offered with foil cover, but the DC one
Mhm.
is. And yeah, I just love these things.
Well, they had a Superman #1 at my local comic book shop in full. It was only $2 different. I think it was $12, but now I wanted just the regular cover. It was already the size, the Golden Age size, and I thought I'd rather have the regular cover than obviously an enhanced cover for something like that. What I think you should do, and I've heard this being done, Mark, take that spinner rack and put Turok #1 all down that thing. They made so many things of those. I know there was one comic shop. They said we took all Turok #1s and went around the lintel of the door, So you go around, it was like the Turok door, like a couple,
I have a feeling that there are a lot of those kind of comics, like The Death of Superman, that they have
Oh, yeah.
thousands and thousands of unsold copies. Yeah.
It's interesting you said that. I just saw The Death of Superman, rewatched that today, and Reign of the Superman, where the pretenders
They had
come in, like Steve,
the Cyborg and
Cyborg
Superboy
and the Eradicator.
yes.
Yeah.
And they made you think one of these is probably Superman, and it was none of them.
The neatest thing in the Reign of Superman is he launches the Justice League Tower into space, so it becomes the Justice League satellite.
Okay. I don't remember that.
Yeah. Because they kind of take it over, and it will be I thought that was a cool little thing, and I kind of look at those as like alternative universes or something, telling stories we already know. In that version, Doomsday didn't really look like he did in the comics. Not near as fearsome and a lot of times they don't draw him as they originally did with the bones in front of his eyes.
Yeah.
which kind of obscures expression and stuff like that. They should have known that. They boned him up pretty good.
On those animation stuff, they simplify them a lot.
Yeah.
It bugs me watching some of those DC animated things because you've got the big battle in the middle of the city street and there's no cars, nobody.
Yeah. Or I'm like, look, man, you got the
You're
power
going like,
of
wait a
Superman.
minute.
Can we take this battle outside where nobody will get hit? I mean, and often they'll go boom, and the sound wave would kill everybody or destroy all the glass, miss good stuff.
Yeah, you would think that you would want to live in Metropolis because Superman's there, but actually you'd want to get away.
Yeah, you want to get them out of the city, but they had the battle like the Matrix right there right there on the street where everybody can die.
That was one part that I thought was kind of hilarious in that new Superman movie where in the matter of like 30 minutes they evacuate the whole city.
Yeah, that's not going to happen ever. Not in any reality.
You can't get somebody to get down to the street from their apartment in 30 minutes. Yeah, that was
they'll still be packing their bags when
teleport them.
Yeah. But that was in the Snyder movie. You knew all the people in those buildings were getting killed. Yeah, so they had to get rid of them, or else it would be that way.
And of course, you never think of that during a Godzilla movie when the buildings are coming down, right? All the people that are in them.
No.
Yeah, they're on the streets running too. Yeah,
they'll be packing their stuff up, and all of a sudden they just pop gone.
Yeah,
stuff just falls to the ground.
Meanwhile, Rex had still be in his apartment, holding on to all of his comics, going, "I'm not going anywhere."
Be packing my bags. Yeah.
You got a semi out there?
Yeah.
Godzilla just squashed my U-Haul with all my comics in it.
I'd like to see that comic, yeah.
But I still got the original art, and he burns it. Right? Yeah. Maybe you ought to do a short animated Godzilla thing.
Your hands bone. Your hands bone.
You could call it yeah, there you go.
Here's Rex go. I've still got my couch, and he turns around and just radioactive breaths it.
Rex becomes Geiger, radioactive.
Then you have 6 months later, and Rex is in a new town, starting his new collection, and you hear, "Is that Mothra?"
Rex out there with a shotgun. Wait.
Good stuff. What's up, Mr. and Mrs. G in the house? Good to see you guys.
I may have to make tragic meatloaf tonight.
What's a tragic meatloaf?
Sounds good.
My cooking.
Okay.
You combine anything with Rex, and it becomes tragic.
I had a contest, name this character, and I gave them the initials TM, and for that was Mrs. Good Stuff. One of her many guesses during the 3 weeks we were guessing. One of her guesses was tragic meatloaf, and in their cookbook they actually did name their meatloaf recipe tragic meatloaf.
That's funny.
And we will, when I find an appropriate character, we will do that again. We'll have a contest here pretty soon to win some stuff.
Have you ever seen this?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen this, Rex? This made me think of it when we're talking about this guy. Did this great. Am I sharing it? Can I share it?
No, I had to remove mine, and then there we go.
Okay. Yeah, I love this. So you got the Action Comics #1, and the guys are like, "Now what do we do, Butch? Relax. First, we'll get our car repaired, and we'll paint it a new color. Then we'll move to a different city." Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah. I think that was on Wiz Comics, right? With
right,
Captain
yeah.
Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah, they connected Action Comics #1 and Wiz Comics #1 together. Yeah.
That's great because the Wiz Comics had to take that from Superman.
Oh yeah, it's perfectly legal.
It's sad. It's sad that the lawsuit and all that had to happen, but they would have never acquired all those Fawcett characters had they not done that.
Right. Oh, well, Rix, I'm going to have to head out.
Yeah, we're going to all head out and get us some tragic meatloaf or something.
Get some tragic something. Yeah.
Trying to get some food.
What are you going to get, Shadowhawk? You have any idea?
We made a Italian beef last night, so I'm going to have another one today.
Oh, wow.
The tragic version.
Yeah.
No. There's Chicago style, and we know how to do it right. It's good shit.
I know Elsie's just happy with a snack cake and a banana pop.
Hey, I had the Iron Man. I had the Iron Man regular. What did he want when he first came back to America?
After the draw stream, I was on
Facebook. Cheeseburger?
Sabrina was still up, and she was eating. I said, "Is that a Swiss roll?" She was eating a Little Debbie Swiss roll in front of me. I'm like, "Oh God!"
Oh, those are nice. Yeah,
blooded, man.
I was on another
run,
stream. Yeah.
What was the answer? Night, Mark. What was it, LG? Was it a cheeseburger?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, dude, I'll tell you, Mama Hawk will kill you for a cheeseburger.
That's
my favorite thing in the world.
I'll chew your arm off.
No,
Dude,
I don't kill. I don't kill. No, I don't kill.
No, but I'll stab you 47 times.
Just stab you in the leg. You give me a cheeseburger. You give me that cheeseburger.
But I won't kill you. No.
Bro, I could put filet mignon fucking like the best steak you can imagine, porterhouse, fucking whatever your favorite steak or whatever it might happen to be.
New York
lamb.
strip.
Oh, New York strip's mine. Yes, I love that. Yep. I asked my sister what kind of steak she liked best, and one of the two things she said was New York strip.
What's going on?
Bring me a couple of New York strips.
Yeah.
Miss Good Stuff says, have a good cheeseburger can solve a lot of the world's problems. Amen to that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Even if it's made out of turkey. I can't afford ground beef anymore.
Okay.
My God, that's...
Okay,
sorry about
the show.
You never went anywhere for us. We could still hear you. Oh, did you?
I never got to tell you my story. I got a hijacked by a spam call. Oh, well, good night, everybody. Love you guys. Night.
Love you too, Shadow. Take care, buddy.
Take care, Shadow. And what are you going to have besides a banana pop Swiss roll or something?
What happened?
I
asked you what you were going to have later on. I know you don't eat too much,
no,
but when you eat, you do.
When I got home, I had a cheeseburger.
Yeah. I would kill to have Jack's here. You know, they've got really good food. I would kill to have a Jack. I know they're franchise. I hope Jonesboro gets a Jack's. I would eat there. Definitely. You know, you get a good value. Turkey burgers can be good to make a Greek burger with some feta and olives. Mrs. Good Stuff says, yeah. Yeah, and turkey tacos, you know, turkey meat for tacos. I mean, ground beef's like $8 a pound here, as opposed to 1 pound of turkey, $2 at Walmart. When you can find it, they've been running out recently, so I stocked up with 5 pounds last time, $10. That ought to last me a while. Hot dogs and burgers. Yep. Yeah, I'm hoping that there's not snow on the ground when my sister comes. Because we got our to-do list, and one of the things was she was supposed to bring a couple of marinated New York strip steaks, and we grill them out here and grilled all year long. And we've never grilled together, so I would like to grill together, but it looks like by the time she finds a new vehicle and gets here, there's going to be snow on the ground. I'll look for that rain coming my way, Elsie. You stay safe, and thanks for coming on. We will be doing a draw stream later tonight or something.
All right. That'll be cool.
So I'll send you the link about 9:30, 10, something like that.
Okay. Whenever, just send it. Just text me, tell me when you want to do it, or send me the link, whatever.
Righto. Maybe I'll get some more sketch cards done, or I'd like to start another interior page. Anyway, keep collecting. We will cover Marc Silvestri again here in the future. Maybe we can get Frederick Grumont. I don't think we did him justice. Some of these artists, they've got so much out there, contributed so much to comics. It's hard to cover them just in 2 hours.
So much to know about them too that we don't know.
Absolutely. Well, take care and see you later. Bow for now.